walde birora yile muna msari matidi fonga music na naba na no ma avenue sode nyira na ha ne ma sursi muna sode hamma logo
ba kan kili min dimma anna dunyol tema ba la nyir to landi te folo de ko bi la nyir to e
souci aluma donc on a pas musique là-bas alco vraiment anoma yari tudi
I've toured with a lot of bands over the years, but none quite like this. Meet Le Message d'Espoir, a group of musicians challenging the stigma of being disabled in Africa. And they're on their way to the biggest gig of their lives. This is not a story about great musicians. This is a story about great spirit. And then there's me. Lights come up slowly. Okay, I agree. There's nothing less attractive than a white man in a dashiki. Luckily, my real job as a saxophone player, composer, and record producer doesn't require that particular attire. And when I'm having one of my how did I get here moments, I can always look back on my dad's sax playing days and be assured that things can go any which way. But I'm not the reason we're here. He is. The man who brought all of us together, Siddiqui Kande.
From the top, one more time.
When Siddiqui first came to my studio and asked me to record his music, I felt sorry for him. I thought, poor guy stuck in a wheelchair, trying to make it in the big city. At least I'll get some good karma points. But it only takes a few minutes with Siddiqui, and you forget his disability. Not long after finishing our record, Siddiqui told me about his plan to take his band back in Guinea on a road trip deep into the African bush. I thought, that's cool. Then he asked me to join them. Siddiqui went back to Africa to prepare the band for the trip. I told him I'd have to think about it. To me, Africa was a jungle, and by jungle I mean scary and unknown, and a place way out of my comfort zone. Fuck me.
على مفيف نبع ونكل ما نبي ونسجنا ونسج 2 semaines نبع لا ما خارج كافيتا مولو كما خارج كافيتا غالي يمكن في يسولين وانت منادي بلا كومبلين مبنا ما بتينا بلا انا كاسكله ما إتان بي comme kerena yisi wal manana wala na pison kono nana makwa ebatu e wal mana ira sinde yawa menifa imato menifa sidiki rodi la jine berde menifa wosikisago
As we set out to Mont Salier, Siddiqui's ancestral village, the insanity of it all kicked in. 10 musicians, 4 roadies, 2 mechanics, 1 driver, 2 wives, a 15-year-old cook, jammed into a city bus about to go off-road was not my idea of good planning. If we make it, and make it back, we'll have gone over 1,000 miles. I am not optimistic. None of this craziness seems to be bothering the band one bit. For them, this is a dream come true. When Siddiqui lost the use of his legs as a child, he faced what most disabled in Africa face, a life of begging in the streets. But that wasn't going to work for Siddiqui. He learned to play the drums, sing, and as he says, who needs legs to dance?
Si tu as perdu un bras, il y a le secours ici. Il y a ta tête, il y a tes pieds. Si tu as perdu le pied, il y a le deux bras. Tu peux faire quelque chose. Il faut toujours penser que moi je vais faire quelque chose dans ma vie, que les gens me voient. Et Dieu t'aiderait.
Something for Siddiqui meant gathering up all the disabled he could find and forming a band called the Message d'Espoir, the Message of Hope. After buying them instruments and teaching them how to play music, the opportunity arose for Siddiqui to go to America, but he promised one day to return.
Il nous a quittés longtemps, mais il n'a jamais nous oublié. Bon, Sidi Boss, depuis qu'il nous a quittés, vraiment tout ce qu'il nous a dû, il fait ça. Vraiment, parce que je vois que vraiment ce que devant nous, c'est plus grand que ce qu'on avait passé.
Our first stop is Con-Con. Siddiqui hasn't played here in 15 years, and I'm wondering if anybody's going to show up. Okay, so welcome to our African rock and roll tour. As we left the highway and hit the dirt, I realized I'm in Siddiqui world now. And what started out as a favor for a friend turned into a journey that changed the way I see the world. While I've seen music affect people in many ways, it took a trip off the map to show me that it can do more than entertain. Sometimes music is your only hope.